for that, you know what I'm talking about? Bless him. But we always had a structure, you know what I'm talking about? Turbo T, you know what I mean? You could think that Turbo T, cause he do this, you could think that he don't know or fucked up. Nah, man, that nigga on game, nigga. Nigga teaching you the real ropes of the street and shit, you know what I'm talking about? I had Big Charles, you know what I'm talking about? Charlie them uncle, man. Niggas be hard on us, dog. Niggas be hard on us. Niggas be hard on Charlie and them and shit. Rest in peace, Nate. You know what I'm saying? But it needs to be hard. But I seen through life growing up why he was hard on. He didn't want them to fall to them streets. You know what I'm talking about? You know them streets that eat a nigga ass alive for real. And these people did not want that shit to happen to us. They seen a direction that we was kind of like going in. So they felt like we gotta grab these niggas ass now because these niggas gonna, you know, self-destruct. So it was a lot of love that we was, you know what I mean, put up on and shit. And another thing too about the park niggas. I feel like this and this some real shit. There's no disrespect to nobody from anywhere else. But it's a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas from uptown, downtown, Virginia. Old niggas from the park. A pat on the back, some flowers, a cold drink, a shout out. And I'm gonna tell you why you niggas owe us niggas this. I don't know nothing about the new era or whatever. I'm talking about the era that I came up in growing up in the park. When the speed bumps and shit was on the park and shit. That little era there. This is why you niggas owe us this. No disrespect, nothing personal, this is real shit. The woman who you probably with right now, or you love, or even in the past you got churned by, 4-5 churned by, or whatever. Man, you probably met her because of a park nigga. You probably met her because of a park nigga, dog. Straight up. Because niggas used to have females coming out. Every nigga from the park had females back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, if you from downtown and you come to the park, you done met one of these females. You done met one of these females because of us. You feel what I'm saying? Or if we downtown at Chet House, up under the carport, you know, hoes up under the carport too, and niggas from downtown, town, whatever, riding through, cause they fuck with niggas, it's cool, niggas ain't hating, they fuck with niggas. So they stopped by to fuck with us, and the females there, they done met some females. These females became to be some of these niggas' baby mamas and wives. Then you wake up every morning, turn over, kissing them out, telling you love her. You probably saying, man, them park boys, girlfriend, one for me hanging with them park boys, I wouldn't have met you. And all this shit wouldn't have been created. You know what I'm talking about? That did real spit. That did real spit though, you know what I'm talking about? But hey, we had good times in that motherfucking park. We had good times in that bitch. And when we stepped outside the park, we always knew how to act. We always knew how to carry ourselves. We always knew how to conduct ourselves. You know what I'm talking about? We always knew. So, you know, then I'm you know, see, then you see how this did this, talking about the neighborhood, and I ain't bring no gangster shit up in there. I ain't got to. I ain't got to. You know what I mean? But it because it's all real, because we had other fun doing other things besides getting into bullshit. We made a way. We made our own way with one another every day. So that what made us different. You know what I'm talking about? We was always trying to be up on our game, the latest fashion, the latest shoes. We wasn't chasing J's. You know what I'm talking about? We was on ballads and shit. You fucking with ballads. And see what a lot of motherfuckers didn't understand and know back then too. Yeah, the J's was 200. So niggas felt like they were capping. Niggas felt like they were good. But see, get what these ballads 250, 300, 500 on up. On an everyday basis, these prices stay the same every day. These motherfuckers ain't waiting to, these ballads, ain't nobody, we ain't waiting on these ballad albums to drop. They already dropped. And that price on that bitch. So it was a different with the shoe game. When niggas was wearing, you had to understand balance and shit like that. Like I say, my nigga Yo, Louis Diamonds, he was the first nigga I ever seen with fucking Elise. I ain't like, what the fuck are these? You know what I'm saying? Cause he was on the mean swag with that Virginia shit, and he was bringing that swag back to the park. So that what made us start getting up on other Deodors and shit like that. That what made us start paying attention to this shit. Cause this nigga come with that city gang, and we sucking it up. You know what I'm talking about? So Wallabies and shit like that. Niggas, you seen Park niggas rocking this shit. You see Park niggas rocking this shit. It ain't no secret. Other than that, motherfucking Pook nigga. Pook showed niggas how to motherfucking dress. Pook had, you know what I'm talking about? Pook showed us shit. It was a lot of shit that he, you know, he was on the jury. He was on these type of polos, the heel figures, the jabos and shit. I'm talking about folks niggas, he thought about this shit. This nigga was on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we was on some different shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We just on some different shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? I remember a time, nigga, when the speed bumps in the park, nigga, it's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, 15 niggas on the speed bump, nigga, 2 blunts rolled up, nigga, we all gonna hit that bitch. All gonna hit that bitch. And shit, you know what I'm talking about? It was just straight up motherfucking real. And I'm talking about this, and then you know, this how the park, you know, the park separated, right? Because it got 2 ends. You had the end that I stayed on, and you had the end on the other end with Nick. You know, stayed with Nick on that end. Nick and Lloyd and Marco, KR, all them niggas, and Thad and all them niggas had that end, right? The end I stayed on, it was more niggas. We was more, on our end, we was more what you would call the flashy. We wanted to be seen. You know, the whole park the same, but our end, we were just more on wanting to be seen. Because we wanted to be fly. We wanted to be this way. We wanted, you know what I mean? So, but, I'll tell you about the other end. And then what made me start it, because at one point, by me coming from Mississippi, looking at it, I'm looking at all these niggas the same. And everybody was the same. But it still was just different about, so a little time different about on the other end. But then when I started to really direct respect the other end, them niggas had the guns at first down there. Them niggas had the guns, so we getting out of the case. I gotta sneak down here to Lord and get some shit. I gotta go down here to Nick, look for some bullets or some shit, you feel me? These niggas got it. These niggas got guns and shit. Like, oh, them niggas on the other end gonna keep them fucking guns. So that's one thing when they got to in this kind of situation, them niggas on the other end, they had guns. Some niggas had the guns in our little old thing first. In our little era growing up, they had the guns. Then like on our end, that's when I think Pony started grabbing hoes, popping up with guns and shit. And then goddamn on down the line, that's when me and Chet went 38 crazy. Like every time we looked up, we had another 38, a new 38, a new 30. I don't know where the fuck them guns were coming from. But like the 38s were falling out the sky, 5-shot. Fell in love with that motherfucker. We ain't want no goddamn long nose 38. We wanted the 5-shot on it. I think that's what it was. When niggas started knowing that, man, them niggas gonna buy the 5-shot, they gonna give you whatever you want for it. Man, we was just getting guns like a motherfucker. We wasn't in no bullshit beat, but we just had guns. That's something we was just on and shit too. And shit like that, so. Shout out to them niggas on the other end, man. You know what I'm talking about? Them niggas just had them pistols and shit too. Then like late at night, on our end quiet, we'll walk down the other end. See, them niggas was sneaky too on the other end. Them niggas was sneaky as a motherfucker. We go on the other end, they got buku hoes down there, but they got it quiet. They ain't hating nothing, cause they ain't do, but that's just how they rolled on that end at the time. They were just on some we chilling shit. On our end, we gonna be loud as a motherfucker, cussing, hooping, hiding, doing all kind of shit. We gonna be wide open wild on our end. This is where we was on our motherfucking end. We were wilding on our end, but man, Booty, Debo, Seven, Snoop, Tight White. Growing up, I can say this, bro. I can say this shit, it is real. And every nigga can't say this shit. Every nigga can't say this. Them niggas who I just named, man. Booty, Tight White, Seven, goddamn Snoop, Debo. Cause see, them niggas kinda ran together. Them niggas was running. Them was Park niggas before us. They was running. They was always tied in. So